boots on the ground, putting it down, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling researcher Mickey D. I host The Scoop, a.k.a. the Baby Knockout Goat. Ladies and gentlemen, did you have a wonderful week of trading? Did your baby knockouts do well? Did your uranium, especially at the end of the week, with the uranium squeeze-up at the end of the week, setting us up for next week? It should be exciting, maybe fun. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we think that it's going to be very, very a good week, a very, very good setup with some volume. We'll take a look at it here in a second. I'll show you some of the charts and everything. The Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white so you have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. Not only is the uranium squeeze-up with some of our uranium stocks in position. What happened, ladies and gentlemen? You know, there was big news, gigantic news. The president of the United States, the POTUS, has said, hey, we're going to ban uranium imports from Russia. So Russian uranium, we're going to be weaning ourselves off Russian uranium. Russia, said, hey, you've broken our contract anyway, so, hey, we don't have to fulfill the contract. They were going to say something like that anyway. We knew what we knew. Russia, we'll send them money and, we'll wean ourselves off of it. Who's going to benefit? What area is going to benefit? We'll talk about it here in a second. But ladies and gentlemen, I am really, really excited. It's a fun time. It's a great time to be a uranium investor. It's also a great time to be in our junior silver mining stocks, ready to explode, possible 1,000% gains. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have a copy of this book, make sure you get a copy of it. Because of the 16 stocks in there, you got maybe 10 or 12 that are ready to explode right now. And they won't be under, a quarter, 15 cents, under 50 cents, under $1, not for very much long, in my opinion, and I'm just one man, just my opinion. I believe this silver and this gold rally has legs. We'll see. We got the cup and handle. We got everything out there. We got the chart. I believe it has legs. So you need to get into these stock. I'm talking to my students. I'm talking to the Baby Knockout. I'm talking about the Scoop team members, ladies and gentlemen. Silver investing in the silver state. The silver state, I'm talking about Nevada. All those companies are in this book right here. Nevada is ready to shine. Make sure you go to Amazon.com and get up on your, not only are we rolling with uranium right now, all our trades are just like, and investing gold today without being cheated. Also, there are baby knockouts in there. All these books on Amazon.com, Mickey D. Yeah, the early money, the early odds, and a lot of you, when Junior Silver Mining, a lot of you got this book, and thank you guys very, very much. I appreciate it. I don't do a lot of that advertising thing and all that stuff. They say a business that doesn't advertise goes out of business. Well, I'm here to tell you that, because of you, ladies and gentlemen, and your appetite for good stocks that have been well researched, stocks that we've done analysis on, we talked to the people, we've met these people at these conferences, we've done our technical analysis, our fundamental analysis, and everything on these stocks. So we have an idea of which one of these baby knockouts, as we go from 1,000 to 500 to 200 to down to 15, down to 10, and we give you those 10. So then you got an idea, you got something of a running start on a lot of people out there right now that are just willy-nilly in it, put it that way. So we were doing this research years ago, even before some of these companies even got these properties. These properties were in court and they were going to get a hold of these properties, and we were going to get a hold of these properties, and the stock was maybe a penny or two or three or five or what have you. And their CEOs out there taking vouch for me. I've been following them for a long time, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, ever since the .coms. And some of these cycles repeat themselves over and over again. But we're going to take a look here because I know you had a wonderful week, especially end of the week, with gold up, silver up, uranium up. We're going to concentrate and focus on our uranium squeeze upple right now, because our uranium squeeze upple, the big giant news this week. Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, can you do me a solid and hit that like button, that thumbs up right now? Just pound, pound, hit that thumbs up. Also hit that bell, because a lot of people aren't being notified about these videos, or they're being released at certain times of the day that are different for them. Like, if it's midnight or if it's 5 in the morning or something, you may not get a chance to see. Make sure you're notified, ladies and gentlemen. The U.S. to stop buying Russian uranium, cutting cash to Moscow. Why are they doing that, I wonder? Well, Moscow's got a little war going on with Ukraine there. And we're going to definitely put a dent in their pocketbook, or their wallet, or their purse, as you say here. President Biden signed a bill into law Monday night banning the imported uranium enriched in Russia. Russia controls only half the world's enrichment capacity, and American electric utilities have been spending around $1 billion a year on the fuel to run its reactors. No more Russia. Who's going to benefit? Well, we know Wyoming is going to benefit, but Utah, Biden banned Russian uranium imports. Here's why Utah will feel that. Utah is saying, "Hey, we've got the White Mesa Mill here. We've got also the Shootering Mill there, and we've got, we can do what we need to do." That's another story. You're going to see all kinds of stories on this, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of information out there. Utah, yes, there's a lot of mines in that area around the mill there, and UU and Anfield Energy will definitely have their share of processing uranium here, I suspect, in the next few years or so. Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at the Global X Uranium ETF, URA, you can see it's trading above its 13-day. It's trading above the 48-day, and it's trading above the 200-day. So we're doing very, very well with the Global X ETF here. Today's end of the week volume, last day of trading, we're talking about 3 times daily volume norm, ladies and gentlemen, 3 times. Global X and Sprott Uranium Miners, URNM, are both trading right at the 52-week highs. You can see URNM also is above the 13-day, it's above the 48-day, and it's well above the 200-day. Doing very well. Big time candlesticks at the end of the week. Big push up. We'll see how that goes. What did I say about this? I said something about this split they had a little while back. I said it had to get to a certain dollar amount. You guys remember what that was?
Doing right.
I'm talking about Sprott and URNM.
2 for 1. Now, you guys know I like forward splits. I'm not really a fan of reverse splits. You run the share structure, you crash the share structure, trying to survive, just trying to do what you have to do. I'm not really a fan of that. But I think Sprott here, with their uranium miners, I think they're splitting at the right time. I'm going to tell you why here. Because first of all, let me just do you see, I let me just I have a little cardboard, old school, guys, old school. See, there's nothing there right now, but I'm gonna buy. I'm a good. I make my grandmother's sweet potato pie recipe. It's a great recipe, and she's very good. Bless her heart, rest in peace, Grandma. But that's a pie right there, guys. Now that's one pie. Now, when we split this pie into half, that's all stocks do. that's split, right? We split it 2 for 1, right? Well, no, since my wife, she likes to eat half. I like to eat half. Well, we're gonna have our son is coming over, or our daughter is coming over with their significant other. So they've got two. We're split into fours now. This is
Get
4
to
for
the
1, right?
price,
Still the
Mickey
same
D.
same pie.
Okay,
but
I'll get
it's
to the price. Let me
four
forward
for one.
this.
So when the stock, there's
it's a
no
good
change
lesson
in value
this,
or anything, and we can go on and on and on.
Yeah.
We can do like
let's get to the
we can
point.
split it up again. You'll have now two.
Get to the point, Mickey D.
So if it's a $60 stock like you are in them right now, you're gonna, instead of having one share at $60, you're gonna have two shares at $30. Now, Mickey D is saying the stock is going to go up. I'm not making any predictions. I'm just telling you, back in the 1990s, when these things were hot, I got a hold of AOL, America Online, during the .coms. That thing went up $50. I caught it at a quarter now. It's a baby knockout, guys. Went up to like $50, split 2 for 1, and down $25. Went back up to $50, split again, went back, and it was a great, great time during a bull market. That's caveat, guys. Stock splitting during a bull market. Now, it's difficult to make up. It's difficult to make up.
Get to the
from
point.
That time, that's 2 for 1 price.
This is it. This is what I want you to hear.
$30 or between 28 or what have you. It'll be in that range. Now, my thing is, I'm telling everybody that I know, hey, this is an easy double once we correct and go down, because we're in a uranium bull market. I don't care what anyone says. Guys, people are getting weary out there, and I'm one of them. I'm saying this thing's got to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. The underlying, guys, is undeniable. The fuel cycle prices are just going up. You can't. I'm not making this stuff up, guys. These prices are going up. We do have a war that's not going to end anytime soon. I don't care what you say is going to end tomorrow. It's going to end next. It's not going to end anytime soon.
Okay.
For that to happen.
Okay, that's
again,
enough of that. Maybe not. They're in position now. Let's look at their price.
What's going to happen?
Boy, that was a long version, huh, Mickey D? There. All to say that we're 57.66. When we were at 30 after the split, I said we'd go back up to 60. And then there's a possibility that I'm not in on any boardroom meetings or anything, but this baby may be split again, and it may be my AOL of the .coms here, the Sprott uranium miners, because the miners are going to go off and they'll be in position to split again, and our money, you'll have more shares, you'll have more money. It worked out. That's all I can say. Past performance is not indicative of future performance, but it worked out in the .coms, these forward splits. And Sprott uranium miners are definitely in position to make a lot of people a lot of money. When we look at our individual baby knockouts, like I told you, when Denison is my third uranium bull market with Denison, from the 04 to 07, this guy went up really, really well for me. She performed. Right now, 52-week high. It's looking really, really good. The volume at the end of the week was, 2 times the volume, and the volume's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Baby knockout uranium energy. They got their legs at the end of the week on 2 times the volume. Very, very good week to end. Very good week for uranium baby knockout next gen energy. You see they got their footing toward the end of the week. Over average daily volume. Baby knockout encore energy, a nice bounce off the 48-day moving average. Nicely closing the week, up 10%. Baby knockout UR energy is riding the 13-day, the black line here. It's above the 48-day and above the 200-day moving average, in great shape. Baby knockout fission uranium ended the week on a very solid note here, above the 13-day, above the 48-day, above the 200-day moving average. I want to shout out the young lady was on Twitter. She put an old video that I did on fission when it was 20 cents, and I was outside Planet 13 in Las Vegas. Thank you. We're having issues over in Niger with the coups and all in Africa, but Global Atomic seems to be hanging in there. Had a great candle at the end of the week. It's been up and down, a lot of volatility there. We'll see how it goes. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, ladies and gentlemen. Give you a little bonus here. Aftermath Silver. You can see a lot of the silver spots. This is in the book, Junior Silver Mining Stocks Ready to Explode, Possible 1,000% Gains. I believe there are going to be several 1,000% gains in that book. You make sure you get a copy of it. These have been well-researched companies. They have a lot of silver. Some have gold, some have other minerals, but they have a lot of silver or silver equivalent, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to definitely. They're starting to break out now. Just as we speak here, you're only talking within days. Some of these stocks have really started their upward momentum. And silver, right, closed the week up over 30, almost $32 an ounce, and gold is over $2,400 an ounce. So you've got the momentum there, and these stocks are going to do very, very well. And that research that we did, and we'll all be able to take advantage of it. Research that was done 3-4 years ago. Now those stocks are starting to really, really take off. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you for chiming in. You saw our last video, Ned. This portion of the show is brought to you by Ned. He had a 26x trade on one of his baby knockouts. I know you guys have similar stories. If you want to chime in anytime, you can tell me your favorite baby knockout or what you've done that we're not trading now. I'm talking about in the past. I'm talking about a few years ago. Because his story was 2021, he picked up this stock, and it just panned out for him now. So he had the patience to wait, and good things come to those that wait sometimes. But let's try and keep those comments to maybe even our sectors. Our gold, silver, our cannabis, our lithium. Keep it to our Bitcoin or a little AI. Keep it to those sectors. So like now we're covering uranium. We're hot on uranium. We have been hot on uranium. The uranium squeeze-up is alive and well. If you guys are wondering what this squeeze-up thing is, it's in 04 to 07 when I traded the uranium, a hot uranium bull market. It was really, really hot. And the stocks went up. But the general market, the S&P 500, like now, was wobbly. And it only gained in that time period, those 4 years, it only gained like 30%. It's like 28%. Where a basket of uranium stocks, we hit the roof, guys. We hit the jackpot with the uranium. We anticipate something like that again. And a few years ago, I was telling these guys, Tom Lee and John and Jerry and all, I was telling them, guys, we're going to have a uranium squeeze-up. And everybody thought I was crazy, what I was talking about. I said, no. We're going to decouple again from the general market. The general market might go down. It may lag, it might go sideways, but uranium stocks are going to go up. It's just going to be like 04 to 07. And we're in about 05 right now. So we're closing in, ladies and gentlemen. We're closing in on some good times with uranium. And look, gold, so everybody's joining the party. The uranium party is going to be there, and gold and silver, we may have Bitcoin going strong. Lithium may be coming back around here, depending on how things go. We have our lithium plays. We have our books out there. Just be ready, because these baby knockouts come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. But we focus on those areas. We even have the little AI. We have a Navy and we have an Air Force AI stock out there right now. So they're right now they're ready to be bought right now. Those two are, ladies and gentlemen. I just haven't been hitting on them a lot because they're doing a pullback right now. They pull back, and we'll see. They pull back. We'll see. We'll check the earnings, for a couple more earning periods, couple more. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. You want to get the Baby Knockout newsletter? You want to get these baby knockouts early and get the updates? I'll be updating everyone probably in the next few days, especially we're going to hit this really, really hard. We're going to hit these junior silver miners right now, especially those ones that are producing right now. But those ones, the main thing is you got to have some silver. Whatever it is, gold, silver, whatever you got to have some. Not looking for it, not we might find it. The time is up for that. We want you to have it now. Those are the companies, the stocks are going to go up. Those that have it right now. Not looking for it, not we'll find it next week. We think it's there. No. We want whatever it is. We want stocks. We want companies that have some uranium right now. We need it right now. We need the gold right now. We need the silver right now. You need to be, no, I don't want to hear that you're going to be mining Bitcoin and you're going to have this many Bitcoin in 3 years. I want you to be mining Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. I want you to be doing it right now and have hundreds of, or thousands of Bitcoins that you're mining every month. I want it now. This is a now generation, right?
How do you pick the winner?
What happened here? I had to hit a bad button there. But I want it now. Okay, that's when we want it. We want it now. We want it. This is generational. We want it now. It's been fun, ladies and gentlemen. I only do these things one time. I'm sorry, I'm not the editor-in-chief that you may think I am. I do this thing one time and one time only. You people that have been with me know that. I make many mistakes, but I come back, and it boils down to the stocks, ladies and gentlemen. Silver Investing for New Investors. Lawrence Stripling, author of this book, he'll be joining us here in a week or so. We're going to talk silver with him. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the trading week, month. If I don't talk to you, take care.